we have all the madnesses out the window. Like, that's all done. We're just gonna see nothing crazy. It's just gonna be great gameplay, and we're gonna be able to break down some rounds. We're gonna have a good little session of seeing how they're gonna stack the orbs, seeing how they're gonna try and prevent them from stacking orbs. It's gonna be great.
They don't change anything up, they swap nothing, they stick to double initiator, keep the single controller on Xiao. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. I think this could
in terms of the comps, looking nice, looking good.
Could secure the slot for the next stage in LCQ.
Fine with all of the comps. Everything works.
Common have a slight advantage by starting on the defensive side because this is where it looked a little bit better in the previous game they had versus Giants. But in the end, I'm not too satisfied.
And when it comes to
Limits, bro, thank you for saying that as well. I appreciate it.
Looks okay on paper, but in reality, attacking the A side, which is the meta game right now on Pearl, is gonna be tougher without the mobility that you have, and you have to supplement it with the Phoenix ult. But at the same time,
what happened in Ascent? Right, I don't even. Honestly, I'm trying to move on, man.
Tough talent challenge for them.
Well,
in terms of if we're just looking at K-Corp though, like they look good.
If you lose this map, you are out. Can K-Corp pull off this upset, or Pansy and Hypok, or Navi be progressing to the next round? Let's find out.
Let's find out indeed. I feel it almost out of sorts that we're here. I looked at the veto.
Definitely, yeah.
I thought, okay, map 1's the biggest chance here. If that goes aside, then probably a 2-0. It wasn't the case. We've now got a 1-1 affair. I feel like all of our expectations, I find it very hard to commit to them here.
Yeah, sure. I think this is a really interesting discussion as well. Obviously, the game versus Giants, I just think Carmine Core kind of dropped the ball in the first half, obviously dropping a 9-3 half. But they were able to recover.
I don't even know what to expect for this one.
In terms of the starting sides here.
Chat, let's send some positive vibes. We need positive vibes right now.
The very final hurdle, but there were lots of positives for Carmine Core. So I'm curious.
Scream's
really
normally
if,
great.
If we do get a different
Phoenix when it matters in a big do or die situation.
Again,
it normally turns up.
Yeah, I'm very, very worried for Navi.
Let's see if it's still a
thing. We're gonna need CNED to be online here.
K-Corp on defense, Navi on attack.
I mean, basically all of them have to be ready to deal with this. It's a very comprehensive look that we've seen brought out by Carmine Core, and well, Navi gonna have to come into this off the back of the loss of the last map.
Fake smoke, get out over towards here. I'm just waiting for a reaction in this, just in case they've been proactive. This is kind of nice as well. Recon goes in, it does get the scan off, so they do see if anyone's left side.
The last chance to dance is truly now for one of
got the scan off, right?
Still early intent from Navi.
Very tempered though. Investment of utility. Angel
so a lot of the times when someone uses some util to clear this, it's probably worth smoking, creating the question mark, like block vision, create the question mark again, so they have to use extra util. It's definitely like a little thing that teams will slightly get better at. Smoke does go in, but that's after the drone, so he knows that no one can cross after he's gone through. So this is very nice. This is a big round from Angel right now, setting the rotate in reaction. Shin moves close. This is all down to Shin. He did fantastic. He did so good. And honestly, I don't think they're going to expect Scream here, because I think they're going to think that the fake was better. Okay, Angel on the huge luck, 20 seconds for this one. Not the best time, but Zesh on top of it because they know that they droned over towards B. Nicely done. Nicely handled from K-Corp here.
Oh dear, as if this is how it starts. Sugetsu looks for the first fight, doesn't find it. Spots Scream.
Damn, bro. That was almost incredible. Okay, that was a nice try.
Shin goes absolutely huge.
That was a nice try from him.
In a 1v4 situation in EMEA.
I'll tell you what, massive shout out to Shin here. Good reactions from what was going on over towards B.
To Zipan as well. Navi basically gambled everything on Angel being able to, and initially did pull the rotation, but like I said, the turret confirms
Marshall
comes up behind that.
So I think they know they like to buy marshals, so I'm seeing more people are buying light armor against them. So maybe they're going to be the first kind of contact around the corner. Scream, this would be nice.
In hopes of retrieving the orb, and Scream will get it. Ace swings on the other side.
Scream gets the orb and potentially some ecos here.
It's all about timing on this too.
Should hopefully try and retrieve that Guardian.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a gun here, right? They want to make sure that that gets out of there. They kind of want to make sure that they didn't feel comfortable like juggling the guns out of there as well. So there is a gun to pick up here. This could be a nice little win for Navi. Scream still holds the angle. He's 2 away from his ult as well, so we'll keep an eye on that.
More of a standard hold here at the minute marker.
Yeah, once they retrieve this Spectre, though, you do want to see Carmine Core look to play the distance game. Obviously, mitigate as much risk on the back of that Spectre being in hand now for CNED, actually. But no dash, so we can't really close the gap on anybody. Get up close and personal with the SMG. And looking at the minimap, that's exactly what Carmine Core have looked to do.
Good shout on that. And you don't want to entertain any of that. If that opportunity beckons, I'd love it. But with 35 seconds, those chances get lower and lower. Sugetsu could get played in on this. You've still got Angel nearby.
30 seconds.
They need a little bit of timing, a little bit of something to work on their side.
Okay.
Regrouping towards Art.
Is this the guy with armor?
To spot
No.
this. Shot goes aside. Can't stick around too long.
Small window, 15 seconds on this one.
Playing in Scream once again. Drawn away for a second, but spots the player. 10 seconds
Time is
down.
crazy low.
Time's running low.
Spam?
Good wallbang this, though.
Certainly
Yeah, the spam on the wallbang here might be pretty good. It's going to go for it.
Bit of an issue.
Perfect.
Yeah, and there's the,
There's the spike down.
More time. 0 seconds remaining. They hold
Nicely
it
done.
perfectly.
Really,
Three
really good.
standing. Carmine Core
Scream
weather
one
the
away. They
storm.
pick up the Bulldog at the end here as well.
Both the
Very,
Bulldog
very
and
nice.
the Guardian, so I guess the valuable weaponry retained here and a Marshal in hand for Nivera. Decent progress already towards the Cosmic Divide and the run it back for Scream. We noted previously where they struggled to find, I mean, actually they had a much better performance on the defense, but
How are
that's where
Navi
we're
playing?
questioning the value once again for the run it back. Again,
Worryingly, bro.
The attack from Carmine Core was very one-dimensional. It was heavily focused towards Art and towards A in general. Have to wait and see on the second half.
They know they're going to go aggro for this.
That progresses. Cena tries to catch someone on the retreat, but
This is nice. I think
pin
also
anyone
for,
down.
in terms of Scream, he has the best gun, so he can obviously get a kill
And an
anyway.
open fight.
And also,
Off
the
angle
ult in the
on
next
Scream.
round is so
Very
fine. Like, they
confident
don't
in
have
the
to
way
win
he's
this one.
approaching this,
They
even
can
with
just do
that
a lot of
Guardian
damage.
still.
So, in terms of going for the
Wants
AWP
them
here,
way
they give it
early
up relatively easy, and I think
Or
that's
to be
the right
found this
call.
time for him.
I like this as well. Question mark gets created over towards A, and they just go hunting as a
like this
4-pack.
mid-walk,
This
they
is
commit to it.
nice.
They could go pear-shaped, obviously. Sugetsu could catch all 4 players.
Turret's
walking
watching
out.
this angle.
But I like they're trying to get behind the timing on this. Turret's going to
So
know
they
them.
break the turret, and that's now a question mark over
Still
towards
It
here,
indicates
here,
towards
here,
Nivera as well,
everywhere.
especially with the
So
huge
Lombok
tilt
goes
coming
in.
out, avoids the knife note, steps ahead of it. Doesn't allow his utility to really play him in that situation. That star here as well, layered for a grab well
There's a nice shot
potentially.
on him.
But now 4v5. Come on, Cole. What can they get done in the retake? As they get started.
Want to keep these 5 rifles if you're Navi. Couple of bits of kit still to play. Flashes are there for Zipan if he needs it. Oh dear.
What the hell?
Scream, gonna find Zipan.
Okay.
And with the follow-up, these are rifles being lost.
Hang on.
Carmine Core,
And the
they're
pump's
back
not
in their
great. They
retake
can just stick
form.
this on the
It's
edge.
ridiculous.
What else have we got?
And now
Astra
blocked
Suck?
off towards
There's a
long.
cove still.
Yeah, Astra Suck, there it goes out.
This is
Now they got
incredibly
nothing, right?
difficult to break.
I
They
don't know
can
if
get
their
on
mollies
towards
are
this.
still here. I don't think
Defuse
so.
Potentially, Zayt's dealt with, but Shin's there. Trade comes out. XMSC sits this. He's not
Okay,
moving.
nicely done from Shao.
Shao's gonna
Holy
get
hell.
it,
I
but
think
the
Shin
value
needed to
found again.
stay alive there instead of going for the jewel. Got real
Down
close on
4
that one.
rifles lost for
No matter
Navi,
what,
so
still a very
an
good round,
impactful
right? Still a
bonus
real good low
nonetheless
buy.
from Carmine
But I think
Core.
that was really doable.
As I said, in this situation,
It's
XMS
a
has no
great,
choice
great
but to
low
stick
buy
it.
though.
I mean, again, the finest of margins, really, if Nivera's playing a little deeper there to maybe do some chip damage, but things look as if they're falling apart.
I mean, yeah, he was
for
pretty much
Navi
committed from the
this
first kill
post-bomb
anyway.
hold.
Honestly, they played, everything was kind of fine here.
So happens Shao can find that
Shout
first
out,
kill
shout out
early
to
enough
Shao,
that
they did great.
he can get some
This is a
damage
hard
into the
round to
cove.
win. But there's a few options
Feel
in
that
terms of
security
ults here.
around the diffuse coming through.
A main control again.
Every start, it feels like, for now, the knife is still working. It's keeping them
Anti-flash, ready for this.
down
Double.
below. Anti-flash for Scream. Swing
Nice
comes
shot.
in. CNED divides behind, but they're still standing on this. They still want to battle, and it's actually going to find 2.
Big jewel.
Spots out Zipan as well, who is alone.
Oi,
No
he's
flash. It
confident
doesn't matter.
today.
Seeker's gonna
That
go
was
through.
massive. That was
Reveal both
everything.
players were just
I'm
slightly
surprised they go to
further back,
aggro with his ult. I
disconnected
thought they were going to
further
play
away. There's
more
still
heavy
above a
back, and I
minute.
think so did
This is
Navi.
all that brawl just to get that ult or get that.
I can't believe he went
early
forwards
advantage.
there. He's actually crazy
That's a
confident at
big
the moment.
investment early for Navi. I know, obviously, the desk we're touching on this, but it requires a
Yeah,
lot
such a
of
big round.
investment to
Still
just
has
deny
dog,
this
still has
space.
double sky flash.
And unfortunately, Zaysh finding 3 in that situation makes it much harder for Navi. Left licking their wounds after that engagement.
creep in though. Shouts who gets who are ahead of the smoke. Now, if you're Zeiss, you've got to be a little bit more passive. You want to run that kit as best you can, but with 35 seconds, you can see that Na'Vi want to clear a bit of safety. All right, find some space. That's going to be telling.
So Getsu will get the lockdown with this
Spam.
part as well.
Okay, they think.
Oi,
That's nice. Damn, bro, he's doing everything. And he dogs as well. He can clear all of this.
Can he find that
Goes for the right place.
Okay.
Do they consider that he could have been here? Flash goes in over towards this as well, and it didn't hit anyone. Flash goes in here. Oh my god, he's a god.
He knows where he's at. A tap on the spike. You can see him looking for his Zeiss. Oh, he's up
They need another shower round.
All going to deny any vision now. That's the Cove just going to be going in. Divide just to ensure.
Oh my.
And Xiao's got no options.
Well.
Now. XMS will sit this. Zeiss is waiting.
Damn, and they went in. What a perfect round from him. I was very impressed with that round, by the way. That was so good.
Teammates fall. He takes them all.
Big round for Zeiss.
Can't believe he went forward on that other thing. It was so bold. Still can't believe he went forward here.
Should catch him off. I would just find the blind spot.
It's insane. I mean, and the other guy's just like, as if he's gone forward, so the flash didn't work out, and he saw him early before it. Worth ulting 100%. No, 100% worth ulting here, chat. Literally no question, doubt in my mind.
Just to secure that, because it forces Na'Vi back down to a position where they are broke. They have a hero rifle in the hands of Angel.
So it's a big swing round that forces them down to an eco. You get to keep all of your money alive, right? You get to keep 3 people alive for their econ later on as well. Like that was the definition of like a perfect ult in this. You got to think of the impact of the round itself. It's beyond worth. I would have thrown another one in there, straight up. If you can know that it's going to secure it with that many people alive, like I would have been fine with it. Obviously, you didn't need to because of the actual ult. But it was such a fine round to like overuse util and ult here.
They've lost out on Navarro on the side, so Scream's got to respect that. Run a little deeper, because he's now isolated. He's on his own. So you can see CNED is...
Scream definitely doesn't want to use his ult here, because he knows if he goes down, this guy can just dash on him. So he might want to use his ult at one point, just a little bit further back.
As if Na'Vi collecting the spike now, maybe heading towards B long, where...
So, question mark is here. I'm going to keep an eye on when they start clearing these question marks, because it's getting to the 30-second mark. They should definitely be clearing the question marks with the flash. Nicely done from Zesh. Didn't hit anyone. So now we get a rotate coming in from Adil, especially with this jump spot. Yeah, rotate's going to be pretty good. What's the block like on this? Scream has his ult for retake here as well, so Getsu has his ult.
Kind of cornering on CNED, landing. XMS not going to get played in until then.
Scream, time for the plant. Can he somehow get there?
Scream will try and close the gap, he can't do it. Well handled by Na'Vi. CNED and Zipan both with rifles here suddenly. This is much more even affair, leaving just Xiao dedicated towards the side. Scream trying to draw that
that's
fire.
nice. They know that he wants to flash through this, so they KO.
See the creeping closer from Zeiss.
What's the timing like on this?
If Scream takes contact at the right time, it could just work
He
out.
flashes, they know he's here. Yeah, and honestly, he thought someone was close, so that's why he's flashing. Okay, very nice. This is a nice round from Na'Vi in the end.
Well, felt like a
That actually seems some good stuff. This is, it feels good to be back.
XMS and Shin, unfortunately, is picked apart by the Sheriffs.
Yeah, that crossfire can be divided, but well done by Na'Vi to be able to do so with those Sheriffs.
And that's the crossfire I was talking about.
Yeah, they got a lot of upgrades here as well, so in terms of their money issues, that's just been resolved.
Very early on in this round.
Speaking of money issues, it goes over towards the other team now. Look at these ults as well.
Of the A presence once again.
If they get that window right, because Scream will need support, right? Like, he's not going on a singular mission to get that orb. They can maybe pressure towards Shin. This is risky.
Very bold.
Yeah,
boss, how the hell is he alive?
I'm surprised he was still standing at that point, to be fair, but the B-site is all Na'Vi's. Really working out the timing.
Yeah, sometimes it's just better to straight up get out of there. In terms of the risk, though, on the, at least we see it on the eco. That's my main thing here. Like, he's the person with the gun. They got 2 guns into this round. In terms of who can take the risk, I'd rather it's him. So I don't mind it too much. You kind of take it's risk reward on low buys.
This is gonna need
Nice shots
to even make this dangerous. Torres gonna shot. What is going on? Zeiss just found another. But this plant, Xiao, you got to be ready for this.
Perfect
They're trying
time.
to body block for
Wait,
him.
body block.
They're trying to get the half.
Oh, they got it half.
Xiao's not checked yet. He's got to go back in. He's still found Zeiss, but back to task.
Oh man, honestly, that's a really nice try. Holy hell, the body block was nearly incredible.
I mean, show me that last shot again.
Yeah, mate, this has been nice. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff.
Well, so very squishy on the second swing from Xiao. Beautifully done.
What the? I mean, yeah, that was the first kill. Oh, that's crazy.
Zeiss is on a heater.
Bro, he's fragging out. He really is.
Let's see this one. Oh. Wow. Talk about fine margins. That's one of them, isn't it? Okay, so this is now given Cena the chance to get the operator out. We've still got the ult series to get to. Who else has the Angel as well? XMS has
Recon, knife.
the early glance again. They're really keeping track of this tempo now, willing to challenge on it.
Which they do identify that obviously that is a threat if Scream can farm the orbs, even though, like I said, this was the half that Carmine Core struggled to really guarantee value off that ultimate. I mean, they
it's a
excelled
huge
in other
run
ways
for...
on defense.
Honestly, Navi's money's getting a little bit low, but it's a huge run for K-Corp in terms of the money.
Deep investment of the drone as well, only really clearing out some of these close angles in mid. I'm curious of when the penny drops of actually an extra body being invested towards the B side of the map. With a few hits coming through. Again, that conditioning is so key on Pearl in particular. To draw an extra body deeper in connector potentially, or actually towards a committed B site hold as well.
Okay, back over towards his Shin this time. Let's see if he does anything that's crazy. It should be a little bit more chill on this one because it's the rest of the team actually have guns. So yeah, this is kind of the reaction that we wanted of him from the last round, but at least we see it on the main important rounds like this one. This is a nice hit though. This is actually, that's a really nice sight here. I like the recon that goes above here that scans all the way back. That's cool.
So Cena's going to be one of the people affected by this. He has to play it forward basically, and he's going to do just that, but he goes
There, they go real fast with this one. Oh my god.
Three, a triple, holding this potentially even a fourth, and all those hopes are just dashed as it's down in Avera and Shin to back away.
The lockdown coming through, just about saving Zipan from being collapsed upon there. Even with one of the stuns actually coming through from the reckoning.
Yeah, that looks like the end of it. 3,000 on top of all of this, perfect. What a big round for Navi. And in terms of this as well, can't be buying on that.
Beautifully executed by Navi.
That was a really nice B hit, by the way. That was like brand new, not seen that from other teams. It was a little bit similar to the old DRX hit, just with a few changes.
Plays just like this one. Stunning, just stunning. Really impressive work from him. And this again humbles Carmine Core. They can't string together rounds. They're being held off now.
Actually, Navi taking the lead as well. Carmine Core, a Guardian, 2 rifles to bring in.
Loba's pretty good with the save guns. They need to start doing some damage because otherwise they're buying for the rest of the half. And honestly, it might be from this one.
Really committing behind this now. Okay, this time Scream does get it, but you can see Navi are quickening that
I like the
pace.
change up as well from K-Corp here. They needed... Shin was getting a little bit wrecked. They definitely worked out the weak spot when the Astra's solo playing over towards B. There's not much that Astra can do other than play... like just leave it basically. So...
I mean, even if they do still want
I think Navi have a good game plan as well at the moment in terms of the fact that they're going so heavy for these orbs that B is just weak, and then when they have this kind of like play where it's like info, they're kind of playing to retake B, and the whole problem with retaking B is once you get this plant down, it's impossible. That was a minimap watching or something?
Usually fairly easy for them to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, when you get the plant down on B, it's too hard. Like these, basically, in terms of like the whole map, right? The map used to be all 4. There was none of this, right? It was easy to get over to the B site, and it was too easy to play after plant. They changed the map. They added this in. They added this in, so that you can literally fight the site heavier. The problem at the moment is K-Corp aren't fighting the site heavier, and it still lack the issue of just after plant, right? Even that round before where you see Xiao here, even if a person's here and he has a good plant, even if it's like a 1-on-3, pretty much he still has the advantage. So it's one of those things where K-Corp need to have a pause here in my mind, and they need to talk about B, because Navi's approach at the moment is too good. They started denying orbs at the beginning, now they're just hitting over towards B all the time.
Not going to matter too much again. You'll be able to get the light shield
They at least need to just start fighting B a little bit better. I don't know if they have like an aggro B where they can set someone up.
NAVI have a perfect read on what Carmine Core are trying to do here.
Carmine Core need to hit the brakes. They need a timeout.
We'll see.
But no timeout to be had. They're still happy to run this. So let's see.
Yeah, still happy to do the same thing. Push over towards here. Get the ult.
Over here now with his utility. But
even Navi starting to invest their utility, expecting maybe an adjustment towards pillar.
Yeah, they're trying to read into the fact that they're going to try and push B long, guys. They're going to try and fight for this space, deny some of these early
Recon goes in, clears this, but the smoke goes up, so that's nice. So they recreate the pressure that they could have gone back here.
Close proximity.
So that's good at least.
Obviously, they don't have to commit to this. They get the beauty of being able to set the tempo and set how they kind of paint this picture, right? Do they then double back towards A off this kind of double?
Are they going to fight this heavier? Flash goes in to R.
Little display. But you're right, they have the additional body there now.
They're going to play retake though, right?
Show with the owl drone, but again, we have seen that being a fake in the past, so they don't want to overread into this yet. You can still see the dog.
Dog goes out towards middle. I wonder if this guy's going to shoot it or not.
Carmine Core aren't fully sold on it yet.
That's now a flash and the Trailblazer invested towards mid from Zeish, so should have a decent understanding of what's going on right now, and the util spam.
Oh, they have a different hit. They have an extra hit. Wait, this one's even nicer. They changed their recon. They smoke in here and have their recon on top. Damn, this is cool. That's a good hit. Dude, these hits are too strong. They need to stop giving them this map control. That's a nice hit. Oh, they need to play here.
He was completely irrelevant for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, they're really approaching B a little bit wrong at the moment. It's too easy for Navi. They got to talk about this. We've seen this way too many times. We've seen them save all the time. Money's out of control. Fine for the rest of this. And yeah. So yeah, they have a nice B hit where it's like a lot of the time they smoke here, they're flashing over, and they've been changing the recon up in terms of this recon or the recon back horse. Either one's really nice. I like this one a lot. They do a deeper smoke with the recon, and they just shoot through the smoke. It's pretty cool.
Miles off his Shao, still got a little bit of distance as to Zipan and Sugetsu, but Angel's got his. That's still very valuable here. And NAVI have every right if they want to try and hunt out a couple of these. That's going to
that's perfect timing. Just walks past them all. The guy must be wondering what the hell's going on. Yeah, okay, now the timeout's coming in.
Again,
you gotta fight over towards B, pretty much is what he's saying. And then now we'll see if Navi changes up.
Carmine Core have a chance to really invest these ultimates. The recon ping comes through. Nah, that's for 2 bodies here. Same dart thrown once again, I think, the bounce off. That elbow wall.
We haven't seen Fnatic's Pearl yet.
I'm curious whether Carmine Core are going to
They've got enough time to be practicing it though. Although they said that they've already have it ready to, well,
get behind some of these
obviously we can't, we don't know for sure, but they said they had it ready.
Away from an early default, setting up for this
well, they've at least been playing. We know that they've been playing Prax because Mini said that NAVI had a comp. So we know that they've been playing it before Tokyo.
Post up with an operator behind it. Screen went exploring. We know how that went, but
they got to do something.
Take the initiative because they're letting NAVI hit sites and just brute force their way in.
So this is when we see, do they have that depth to them? Really quite testing here against NAVI, who've got that capability. See Scream talking through options. Wondering if we're going to have that additional player brought over, where we're going to be going with that. And yeah, they've responded almost too much so, because again, this then puts NAVI with that option of.
Okay, we got some people over here. We change in
a second to see what we have here. Guardian, 2 rifles, Sheriffs. It's still a broken buy for Carmine Core. High flash.
I mean, they have a kill setup now.
Someone lingering towards
They at least have a bit of a kill setup where I imagine Scream is going to be dueling a bit more. Harbor's here to help the duels as well. Navi, with the timeout, know that they're going to be fixing over towards B. They've hit it multiple times in a row, and they take over towards A. But do they actually end here? Sova ult.
Don't need that one.
It's all for the audio key.
Yeah. He's just baiting a peeking. A very different look from NAVI here, almost anticipating a major switch up. in terms of the approach.
Trying to get a reaction in.
The attacking
Oh,
side.
maybe that's the reaction, but who knows.
Will it confirm? Yes, we'll catch the backside.
Man, they get so much
It's a deep
space.
hold from Carmine Core as well.
Yeah, it's.
They're not certain either.
No,
You can see the hesitation, right? It's like, do we just commit to this? Is this enough? Is it Angel just doing weird things? Now hearing the operator, now hearing a bit more presence. She's starting to believe in it, and that was a risky shot from Cena. Does not find it. Scream now going to be challenged, but going to lean forward
Nice
towards
shot.
the side.
25
It's
seconds
by
here.
Angel,
There's a lot of
and
people,
Carmine
4
Core making
people.
this much harder work for NAVI. Having to really try and secure this.
I'm surprised he got the
as
plant
well.
here. Oi.
Hold on, Zipan, still so valuable, but not enough. Cened's position will be seen as well. They have to
Are
evacuate
they just going
the
to try
site.
stick this?
Well,
I don't
shout
think they
out,
can
actually.
even break
It's
this in
opportunity
time.
to at least stick the half through.
It's going to be close.
This could be almost a full defuse.
Could very well be. They're going to stick it.
Yeah.
There it is. Nothing they could do to dissuade that.
Right,
Now
nicely
defuse
done.
is
Nicely done
coming
from
in with the
K-Corp.
coming in
This was
there. The lockdown on top of it.
worked pretty well with
Carmine Core
the
that storm.
with the
Now
lockdown.
we know
The Navi just
have
goes straight up
funds
back to
behind
B.
them. Carmine Core were on the ropes
Feels like they might.
financially, but
Wait,
they
Navi
had a
can-
good read here.
Navi can buy out for the rest of the half.
Yeah.
There's some investment here with the running back and the lockdown thrown in. Does take away some of those tools. But you see, I mean, I was very curious at how this was actually going to play out with the way Carmine Core sits so deep on this. One of the more unlikely ones for Carmine Core to turn around, but a round win nonetheless.
One suppressed.
It's just trying to sell a fake. Someone needs to overread into it for one of the two sides.
Navi are desperately trying to dial into the mind games of what's
Yeah.
going on right now on Pearl. Keeping Carmine Core
Oh
guessing.
my.
Early Hunter's Fury to clear some space out. Does actually get a tag. Nivera able to avoid death on the final.
Down the
Do you
line.
think
That's
it's
actually
only
pretty
Vera?
cool.
XMS
Down the
hasn't
line
been
so that they can
seen
start
yet,
running
so
through here.
maybe that's a little
Just
bit
catches
of an X
all of
factor
this
here,
line
gonna
if there's
create
anyone
it,
there.
make it a lot harder to try and lead
This is
towards
actually a
site.
pretty
It's
sick set
Zenit
round.
stepping alone, and he's still going to succeed. Facilitates a trade for Nivera, and yes, that does allow for the rotation from Scream, but look at Nivera's HP. He's down to 11. Zipan's going to clear
Wait,
the
I
space,
love
and
this
Navi
round.
once again
Did their
showing
first
this
did their first
diligence.
ult go here and then the
so
second one
good
go
at
here?
these
So they clear all of
engagements, these
this,
gunfights
then they
eventually
clear
come
all of this
through.
line and they can just run all the way down. That's
Moving
really cool.
force and
Because this
Sage
also
back a
hits this
little
corner
deeper.
here.
Smoke's going to go up.
That's actually a
allowing
legit
some
strat
space
that
for
other
Shin
teams will
and
steal.
Sage
That
to
was
maneuver.
nice. I mean,
Bane's
Navi
mid.
have been working
Navi
on this,
waiting
it
to
feels
get
like.
this
This
spike down, but Will ahead of these
has
smokes
been
forward.
really good.
Spike planted.
Navi leaning back on what was working for them so well before. The flash is all they've really got, and a chance made and a chance lost. Xiao secures. Zeish, last one there in a 1v3. Going to be incredibly difficult, and he knows it. Sugetsu's got him just
Hey, I
spamming
love
through the
that
smoke.
round. That was
And
a
Navi
really sick
showing,
round.
Again, variation, but a similar
There's actually
ending.
like 3 rounds so far that could be done in just like a YouTube breakdown that are
Carmine
like
Core just not winning
sick.
out in some of these
that are kind of brand new as well to
gunfights,
an
as I
extent.
said, as they start coming through, Navi just bulldoze their way through.
They're having so much success at B.
Unfortunately now, I mean, the question being they start on the opposite half, had a dreadful start versus Giants. Coming to the last round with 2 rifles, well, 1.5 call it with a Guardian, but Sheriffs across the board elsewhere, no ultimates to work with.
And the
Go
knife doesn't
aggro
connect
instead
this
of
time.
fighting over towards
So I
B,
feel
makes
like
sense.
they're gonna start work. They're reading Carmine Core very well here. And Scream's aggression will instantly be read.
Get out of my way.
Operator in the hands of Xiao here. Holding down the fort with Sugetsu. Initial pressure created, Carmine Core very quickly
This is a question
sent 4
mark
across
that
to
needs
A.
to get cleared, so we have to
Hoping
flash
on the back
this.
of dealing with that turret, that Navi are feeling as if there's some space elsewhere on the map, but similar scenes once again.
We flash this, we gain info.
They like the B
They
side.
clear it.
Are you surprised?
Do they manage to get here in
It's
time,
felt
or
like
are they
free
going to have to
real estate,
retake once
honestly.
again?
Carmine Core just haven't had a response. There's been a single round where we've seen a flash going up
Also,
or Scream
to note, Navi were too
hitting
far away to
aggressive
hear
up
this
on
flash
pillar,
in the
anything
push.
like that to really
It would have been quite nice to see.
I think if they were going to do this, they should have kept one person in towards here, maybe, and gambled, but
Trying to offset the timing,
3-person
not
Astra
quite a
ult goes
full
in.
retake, but a challenge ahead of the spike going down. And keep in mind the overwhelm of weaponry. Na'Vi are way better equipped in this.
His B
So they
head's
win
too
out the
good.
first fight, taking down
That,
two.
the only like
Screw
real
X,
criticism I have is just like
behind the
K-Corp
wall
needed
here.
to have some
They can
kind
hope for
of
a little
punish
catch
over
out, a little bit of
towards
timing to work
early
on their
B.
side, and
Like
seen
this is
it
the
slowly
main
but
thing
surely
with when I
getting
watch
forced
some of their
away.
stuff. It's just so one-dimensional
A lot to
sometimes.
force him off. Scream will find the kill nonetheless.
Oh, the
Hot
counter
back from
flash.
Zipman's perfect.
He's
Ooh,
still
this
doing
one looking
damage.
alright
Does
though,
go
but again,
down,
it's a
but
good
in the
plant. We get
post
back
plant,
to
they've
this
got a lot of
angle,
work trying to
and
break
it's
this to get
like
to. Already gonna find XMS.
can't
away.
really win
If
this.
there was even that cove in play. So Getsu gonna find his challenge, and he's holding the line perfectly. This is clear
Yeah.
cut. It's
I mean, it's
decisive.
clinical, yeah. I
and
mean,
Na'Vi
biggest criticism I
looking
can give
back
them
to
is it just didn't
traditional
look like they had a
form.
punish over towards
Firmly in control of that
towards
first
B.
half
They
of
didn't.
Pearl. We're
They just played
asking
retake all the time.
Carmine Core now to course correct what they struggled with massively versus Giants and put up a huge performance here.
This was, man, imagine if Na'Vi looked like this on every map though. This was great. Nice side hits, good rounds with the ults. Everyone looks good. Great game plan going over towards B, especially at the beginning. They didn't just hit B at the beginning, they hit over towards A. They were trying to deny orbs, make sure that they wanted to fight heavier, and then when they started fighting heavier, going over towards B, knowing that they would go into that setup where they have Nivera or Shin over towards B. Like, it was great.
It didn't seem to have depth.
I mean, what do you fix overnight as well in that regard? It's
I mean, you could watch it back and look at it and see what the issues were, but it's then coming up with something new, right? And something that's good enough to force Na'Vi to feel uncomfortable. I don't know.
Why didn't Nivera post up towards B with an op? Yeah, I agree.
A lot of the kind of X factor rounds and those like.
I agree. They didn't really adapt over towards B long. I think that's fair to say for them.
So I just, I'm
Well, yeah, they won pistol as well, right?
Firmly in Navi's favor.
Oh, 4 rounds with winning pistol.
And I'm a little worried that Carmine Core are going to feel very, very out of sorts coming into this half.
sure it now does actually need what the Des were talking about, a standout performance from Scream in my eyes. I mean, Zace has already had a fantastic half, even considering the scoreline. A couple of different situations.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, they need to take the fight to Na'Vi.
Well, this
here,
restored
'cause
my faith a little bit.
very much like
I'll say that
they've been
much.
happy to
It was a good half
play
to watch. That
reactively
was
and
cool.
receive some of these side hits, but giving away crucial kills in situations that haven't
Champions
benefited
starts
them.
on the
We talked
6th,
about the strength
6th
the
of
retakes.
August,
We
mate.
talked about actually Carmine Core looking better from a fundamental standpoint in terms of playing trades, re-hitting sites on the defense. Didn't get a chance to here.
No. And
Is 4 enough? They're
simply,
gonna.
I'm
Let's think. They got
interested to see how
Phoenix.
well
If they
Na'Vi
can,
prepped for this,
if
they
they
felt
can
that the third map was
early
even that.
get A control, because I
Gonna
imagine
be
they're going
that
over towards A
much of a
heavy to
problem,
get these
but
orbs.
being here,
They can
they've
win out
handled
that
it
battle
so
early on
diligently.
and
It's
start getting
terrifying
Scream's
seeing
ult,
them
then
look so night
they
and
have
day
a
to
chance
teams who
here.
struggled against Carmine Core in those similar situations. Like, the difference is palpable, right? It's so different. Now,
The Pacific maps from earlier,
One
watch
matchup,
the
well,
Zeta
the series,
games
same old
for sure.
conversation.
Watch both of them.
Carmine Core need the
Kojak,
pistol.
thank you so much.
If
Let's
Na'Vi
quickly
get
try and
it,
get this
I start
out the
seeing
way.
that
Thank you
window,
so
that
much,
gap,
Kojak.
that
What are you on?
chance
Dude, Kojak,
close up.
278.
And the chances of going forward
Jesus.
in this competition
The number's
become
crazy.
impossible.
Okay, 11 more gifted from you. I
fact
might
we even
have
got to
to
map 3 was a
slowly say
surprise.
these names. Chat, let's get some
Let's
slug
see if it
approves
can
in.
actually
Let me
be
just check if
a
this is
real
fast.
fight
Don't want to miss
between these two.
anything.
Carmine Core now
Kojak,
on the
mate, thank you so
attacking
much
side.
for
We
that.
have
That's
to
actually
see
wild,
an
man.
adjustment.
278. Okay, they want to
Now
try and
Angel's
dodge this.
going
There's
looking
one
for
person going to shoot
information.
this. Killjoy with the turret. That worked out great.
Aldrin
If
will
they feel like
spot
they
out
have a timing, they
couple
go
of
for
players.
this one.
Actually shouldn't.
Gonna go a little bit slow on this. I can read out some names. We got
Position as well.
Actusk,
Does have
Tobito,
support in the
Checo
form of
174.
Nivera coming through here, but
Nice, yeah, maybe just the timing on that
try
one.
swings on.
Wait,
Shao
Shao
will
got
find two,
2,
though.
they lined up.
Both members of Carmine Core from main.
Wait, did they line
Dug
up?
out
That
very
looks
early
mental.
on.
That's not a lineup. He
Gonna
just
force an
owned it.
uncomfortable plant position.
That replay is gonna be
They're going
sick.
to force the hand of Carmine Core to find something elsewhere, but CNED deals with Zace very quickly.
Feels like they
Scream
really
wants to
needed this
Sugetsu's
pistol.
so aware.
Yeah.
It's classic, right? That you're going to try and find some safety if you're down
It's
in
a
these
good plant
numbers.
for these two.
So maybe a flex towards CT was the right option, but they've lost that now. And NAVI starting to close in. close the gap here. This is going to be, this has to be exceptional from Scream. XMS, hey, the pistol, God, Scream's
Molly
position,
as well if he
very
wants.
valuable, and actually, he's blinded him.
Sigetsu?
Scream's done so much. XMS, is he up for it?
Holy
No,
hell.
Sigetsu
Oh, did he
going deep.
accidentally flash Sigetsu there? Is that what went on?
Picking up the pistol here.
That was wild.
That's gonna be
That
9
nearly
for them.
happened.
Closing
Okay, let's
in.
read these names. So Kojak with the
Keeping
11
themselves alive.
gifted. Thank you so much again, Kojak. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything. 278 is mad. We got a CV123, Afrosh 6734, Walker 70. Nope. Walker 7C,
Oh, they were just lined up.
JC Mortega,
Beautiful.
Pales or Pale Season even.
That's
That's like me, bro. Just staying inside all day. Moodlol, Leela Moon, and Wolksy. Oh, and Boba Not Bubble Tea. Welcome into the Slug Club. You got gifted, you heard your name. Make sure you say thank you to Kojak.
Considering what he did earlier on tonight.
Thank you very much for that, Kojak. I really do appreciate it. In terms of this, damn, this is going to be a hard one for K-Corp.
A single tag on Tazesha. I don't know where they were going, but
That looks so good. Maybe just still on the reset. I don't know.
I like this attempt. I thought I kind of like this attempt. They knew that CNED was most likely to get his Marshall out, and they thought they were just going to have a straight up Marshall duel. I'm pretty sure they buy armor for it. It turns out he's got a rifle on this one. So trying to play on the tendencies of CNED, even I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go for this.
having a Marshall in hand here
Curious as well with the Prime 4 months. Thank you so much.
is revealed at least. So
It's so tentative from both sides.
It's doing the was it Giants that were doing this? It is, right?
Can make it very hard towards getting closer to these Na'Vi players. A bit of clear on it, but still, no swarms are there. So
Oh
Storm
my
info.
goodness, this recon
No
is
punish on it
so
yet. Bit of
good.
chip damage, yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go for it.
Round shut
Sugetsu's
down.
wishing that he swung on that one.
30 seconds left.
the heal will come through, but Angel finally finding a kill here. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh my god, unable to pin down anybody. And still, actually, even to this point, I think Sugetsu
Nice shot.
noted. Nevera's found one though. Shao. Sugetsu
Okay, strong
finally
cleanup towards the end
show
here.
their hand.
UCE underscore Des, thank you so much. Gifting a tier 1 over towards COGG. That's a good person to receive it. He's always here. Thank you so much, Des. Appreciate that. We've got Flying Specs as well with the 5 months with the tier 1. Thank you so much. And Vaka as well with the Prime with the 6 months. Thank you, everyone there. Appreciate that.
Perfectly timed. Enough chip damage
Des,
there,
thanks for doing the
Common will have to
gifted
sit
as well,
and
bro.
Try and heal up best they can.
How's the bonus looking? Pretty decent, actually. That's quite
Like
scary.
an RV buy round, to be honest.
Yeah.
Happy to run these sort of purchases anyway.
One suppressed.
Identified
Nevera.
just
Polak
one,
as
yes,
well
they
with the
wanna
Prime. Thank you so
follow
much,
up on
mate.
this with the
5
outro.
months.
Force them even
Thank you,
deeper.
with the 5 months. Scream looks nervous?
But I think
Nah,
we'll
I don't
confirm
think
the
so,
presence of
dude.
Scream
I
as
actually
well.
haven't really
I
seen
think
that guy
it's all the way
nervous
through the
ever.
smoke.
He's normally the most confident guy.
Now, take a glance at the minimap. This is basically what we saw versus Giants in terms of the early default. And very quickly, it was a 3-2 split.
He was like the
towards
one
Arsenal,
guy
as
in
we saw
Liquid
in
I
the pistol as
kind of
well.
didn't have to worry about getting nervous, to be honest.
It's looking like that hasn't changed much today for Carmine Core, but not many rounds to play with, Lauren, and that's the concern. Because look at the X-ray, there's 4 members of Na'Vi with a deep position on the other side of the map.
Oh, and they're getting a little deeper on
Damn,
this, and
there
a
we
win
go.
out for Scream. 2 picks. This game wants to get to needs to
Nice
stand
shot.
and fight. He can't really back away
Nice
from
shot,
this.
nice shot.
Sugetsu,
Holy,
you're a
that third
monster.
kill.
3 huge kills. Now he can back away. Still trying to stick around
It's
a
a
little longer.
pure battle of
XMS
aimers.
left so alone here, trying to rejoin with Shin over towards short. But with 30 seconds, what are your options?
Mate, that was
I mean,
ridiculous.
it feels like they have to roll the dice and try and catch timing here in the rotation, but already Xiao's in a position to catch any sound cues through connector. Yeah, he's already heard this.
They're on the way. Got to get that plant if they want to try and give
10
themselves a
seconds
chance in this.
Ooh,
Shell slipping back through.
that's a pretty smart
Carmine
way to
Core only
handle
have a
this.
corner to play with. It's so
Wanted to see if
little.
someone was going
Awareness
to
should
walk
be
over
there
towards
that
here as
somebody
well.
might still be on the side of the map,
That's
though.
cool. He can clear everything. He can literally just give all the information
So
from
little
this.
safety.
They're not
It's
here.
a shooting
They're not
gallery.
down
It
here.
is
They're just over towards here. That was so smart.
A funnel.
Man,
I mean, XMS doesn't get a fair chance at a
thank God I've
gunfight
seen
here,
this
that's
from
for sure.
Navi. Like, this whole map has been
Spike.
great.
Not drawn in just yet. Second go of things. Spam actually finds a player behind.
Yeah,
Gets
might
Sugetsu.
be a bit of a struggle
This
here to
ain't
discuss
over
this
yet.
one.
Angel getting
Smoke
tempted
goes.
closer. Looks for the first. Oh, the gun comes out from XMS.
Oh
in
god, that
time.
chat. That's my bad.
The best
That's my bad on that one.
himself.
But
In
honestly, they did
fight
play
two
it
in a
nice up until then.
situation that did not look winnable.
XMS did great. I don't know how he gets that kill with the. I don't know how he gets that kill with the classic. I'm not gonna lie.
Initial tap, draws the gravity well out.
Chat.
Early enough
I mean, everything I said
like
was
Navi can
accurate.
actually just wait this out.
Everything I said was accurate.
But then 2 kills with a
I stand
classic
by it.
to
Like,
close
this was
things out
incredible.
from
Shao,
XMS.
what he did there was so smart. They knew they were locked in here. It's just XMS
Could that
things.
be the first step here for Carmine Court?
They did a lot of
work left
damage
to
though.
do.
We gotta
5
consider
rounds
that.
separate them here.
Massive swing rounds. K-Corp need to win it.
Zipan. Not alone here. Keep in mind. Oh wow.
Oh,
Angel's
they
the
duel
one
with
to find
they
it
duel
too.
with the Astra
Slightly
over
further
there
back,
as
he
well. Like
catches
they
off
really
screen.
heavy commit to
That's
that.
what you almost wanted to see
And
from
that's
Carmine Court.
that's
to be
exactly what I
honest,
was
in the
gonna
first
say.
half.
That's what I wanted to see
Find this
from
engagement
K-Corp, like an
immediately,
early punish
Navi
here.
preemptively gonna send bodies through
That is
connector.
literally exactly
Unfortunately,
what
with
I
a
wanted
lack
to
of
say.
progress on the other side of things, CNED might even get ahead of this.
He does. He's there.
Hello,
so
Jonas. How you doing?
quick. Still a minute to play with. They could reset
A long
here.
time no see.
Starting to commit that utility. They're gonna be left wanting on the way
Redeemed a
towards site.
posture check. Honestly, fair play.
Well, the options
I
for
can sit up.
Carmine
I can
Court
sit
now.
way better than this.
Limited. And this
That's a fair play, man.
Killjoy setup not affected just yet, and the choke point either. I mean, it's basically got to run the gauntlet.
How
that
do you
plant
enter
out.
this one? Harbor ult.
Here we go. Gauntlet
Killjoy
time.
Ito's going to be incredible.
Well,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not going to
Well,
help things. CNED finding Navera. Now, yes, pressured on the site, but CNED's still standing
Oh, that
tall. He's not
recon.
fazed by it.
Could be
Oh,
deadly.
come off it.
Yes, it
How does
is.
he slip through like this? Too many targets, though, to get to actually get Zeiss down. But a 2v4.
Ah, this is probably
so
done
much
with
to
this
ask
round.
for here. Still got a lockdown.
I
Still
think
got
I
everything, still got
honestly
the
think they
turret
look
if
too
he
good
wants
as
it. I
well
mean,
right now.
It's all still there. This is brutality in work.
Okay, very nicely done.
Unrelenting now.
Money is
Taking
in the
matters into their
bin.
own hands.
Really is.
Feel like that.
Speedy
I mean,
Speed.
other than XMS
1, 2,
and
3 with the prime.
Flat
Thank you so much.
outbroke
Thank you,
after
thank
that.
you. Appreciate that.
Maybe throw a few sheriffs into this. Just a flash in the
Thank you
pan
very
in
much,
terms of that
bro.
previous round victory.
Stopping by for the monthly reminder that we haven't caught up in a while. That's
First
actually
kill
very
comes through
true.
from CNED,
I
another
need to
ping
get some
reveal the
time.
next.
I tell you what, when the games are done though,
Things looking
after the
exceptionally
24th, we're
dicey
free for a
now
little bit.
Carmine
So
Court.
let's do it.
This could be the end of it, really. The next couple of rounds so telling. Yes, that one they had was pivotal, but it was a clutch. It was XMS on a big delivery, which is fine. He's been doing very well. We told you that
Okay,
guy
timeout has to be a
been golden
miracle.
for them.
They can buy 2 guns into it.
Find more of that is a lot to ask of any player. So for now, you're looking at the money. You're looking at the odds. What do we even have here? I'm trying to.
Doombro's feeling good. Yeah, it's
I
nice
don't
to see
think
the
there's
whole
really
team
much
just
to
like
work
actually
with.
smiling and
They'll
stuff.
run it
It's kind of
back,
nice.
but barely going to scrape together.
The Diablo edition.
a
Oh, the
couple
new
of
season,
rifles
right?
To make this interesting
now?
for Carmine Court. Lockdown
Yeah,
available
yesterday,
for
right?
Navi. Cosmic Divide available for Shao. And even in that regard, this ult cycle heavily favours Navi. Even if they lose this out, I mean, they're 2 away from everything else.
All right, bro. Enjoy.
So this is stacked against KC, to say the least.
I mean, yeah, it's heavily
Pedigree
stacked,
for
especially with this
Navi
buy.
on show, starting to warm into this game, showing why they are one of the
Makes
heavily
sense. We
favoured
could scream the
sides to
hero
make
gun
it
for this
through
one. They got
this
2 of them,
last chance
and he
qualifier
has his
here.
ult. So if they ever needed him
With a shaky
to
purchase,
do
it's
something
all eyes on
wild,
screen.
it's right now.
Alt ready, rifle in hand.
Over towards A, they smoke it off. They
He's got to go huge.
smoke off. Oh my goodness, they do everything. They knife and then they follow it up with a drone as well. They don't spot the Astra here, so they think they've cleared it. Angel picks up the orb, 1 away from his ult. Damn, he got tanked here. This smoke is like so strong, by the way. On the box, you get to see a little gap either side of the smoke with just like legs. Pretty good.
He's investing it deep, and it's
trades off it either.
Bro,
instantaneously
someone changed my
dealt
age
with,
back,
and you're
man.
right. There was no space
So
off the
troll.
back here. There's nothing they can build off. Zipan actually getting ahead of this wall. Has a look. Scream still gonna find Angel. Gets a bit
Whoa.
close to Zip.
Hang on.
Scream.
Whoa.
Scream! How's he
What?
got 3?
I mean, okay.
He delivers a lot.
That's... Yep.
CNED's position could be a problem, but that's neither here nor there for a couple more seconds. Sugetsu, the one closest to the site for now. Mid is not available if he wants to stay unnoted. But I think they know that this one, it ain't happening.
Yeah, Scream's going to hear the retreat as
Yeah,
well.
mate, do
Nearly
they actually
catching
get? Do they
Sugetsu,
actually
but
get this?
the turret will
This many
slow that
upgrades,
down, or at least
3,000
reveal Scream's
armor
intentions.
rebuys. That's it.
And on the back of a rifle, a Guardian,
Yeah,
and
I mean the
Scream's
hero
ultimate,
rifle.
a
It worked out.
lifeline for Carmine Court.
I need to see this replay though. It's going to be real good.
I mean, it's just, you see the
I
reaction
don't know
from
how
Zip
he's
and
done
just
it.
like, yeah, he's done Scream things. He's just
Screaming when
He's-
did Scream.
ran at us.
He's headshot me and
Yeah.
such.
He's ras.
I can't wait to see that POV.
I was going to say, I'd love to see that from Scream's POV, to be
It
honest.
didn't
'cause
look like he had any way in, right? It looked shut down. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
damn! That second kill
must be
is.
nice to be Scream. Must be nice. So, you still said it though. Those ults sit very favorably with Na'Vi.
That's worrying.
Opts to lean
A
on
lot
if
of
they
ults,
need
but
it.
their money's
Not too
there's
far away
money's
from
good,
having
so
full house,
it's
right?
not
They got
like they're gonna
almost
go
everything
down and
back
lose to an
online
eco
from
or anything in
the
terms
other
of
side,
like
quite far away.
the last round for
Still
them.
gonna have the Guardian in play too. And 6 to 11. They need
Where
to
did the
keep
knife
away
go? Over
from
towards
that
B
12.
main,
Need
hit
to
no
keep
one, so
Na'Vi away
CNED
from
goes
it.
close, I guess.
Zipan well timed on this. Dealing with Carmine Core, trying to take some space.
Good read from Scream to try and catch Shao there, re-aggressing through Art, but...
Mate,
real
this smoke
damage
is kind
done.
of owning them. They just do it
No run, no
reactively
foul.
when this goes out.
This first attempt towards mid. Hunter's Fury popped it. Don't know how that didn't hit Scream on the first one, but... Space cleared, confirmation.
Right, not too bad.
Nothing
So they
really
do
on
that
the back of
after the
that.
smoke
They're
goes,
gonna try
right?
and
So
build on this.
the
CNED's
blind ult
quickly
does make
behind them,
sense.
so
The
they're gonna have to
smoke's
commit to
here.
this one way or another.
The smoke goes, and then he does it down this line.
Divide and lockdown.
Oh, I
Do they
mean, that's a
pause?
heavy investment. They
Pretty early
really
on,
don't
though.
want him
Still
going
50
over
seconds
towards this
left
site.
on the clock. Unfortunately, Carmine Core aren't
Yeah,
gonna
they
pin
can
down
just wait
and
this
kill
out.
anywhere.
It's fine.
CNED has fallen back, but you can see the paranoia for Carmine Core because obviously there was utility in play that was dealt with. So now they double hit this. They're going back towards it. Now last time it took Scream to get 3 big picks. He's not going to surely have the same opportunity this time around. Sugetsu's got to be careful though.
Man, Molly really
Floor's
would have been
lava.
nice.
And the plant just about coming in now, but not as much
Cone's
safety
gonna
as they'd
drop, though.
like. Plants in, okay, 5v5
Look at
post
some
plant,
of
so
the
HP
damage
is
done.
exceedingly low.
Oh my god, look at the
Add
more
to that,
damage done.
Scream's down to 2.
Spammed out on the wallbang. Has to go
Oh,
huge
God.
here.
But it's Scream, I don't know why, I feel there's a
Okay,
chance.
okay.
Of course there is! Do not walk into his crosshairs. The rest of Navi's
Oh
timing.
man, he wanted to
that's
heal, it's just not
heartbreaking.
worth.
But now Carmine Core needs someone else, and no one is willing to stand to
Man,
the
but he
test
did enough for
until
his
Shin
team. It's just
gonna
like,
get involved in this. Pulls
wait.
off another. Can he get some damage done though? Sugetsu back on the defuse. And
I mean, he
Shao
tried his best.
gonna put
We just needed
Navi
some other
on
people to
12.
get involved
The
there.
fuse is there and keeps Carmine
Nice,
Core
nice
down
retake in the
on
end.
6.
Scream just
Mate, how did he
banking
get
those
2 on?
first 2
How did he get
taps,
2 on 2 HP?
forcing them back a little deeper, but a third member of Navi swings onto the ankle, just catching him off guard as he goes for the... That is
That's
so
ridiculous. Like,
disgusting.
it's so nice. Doesn't even have to
Oh,
adjust
it's
his aim,
just there,
really.
You can see it.
His pre-aim is ridiculously good.
You can't even blame him on any of these. He is
It's not like I said,
desperately
he's
trying.
reading that as if, hey,
'Kay.
nobody's re-swinging that now. If nobody else gets
6
pressure, I've got a
chances
second or two, but
for Na'Vi
unfortunately,
to finish this one out,
doesn't
and
come
K-Corp's
through.
year
Navi
might be
now
done.
on series point.
Now, if it goes in over towards B, it hits no one. They just feel fine to set the op up, and we get the rotation of the Sova. I say rotation, it's literally just hold indoor heavier.
Utility, but Hot Hands will remove that.
Got your trail.
Straight up sight here.
It's bursty. Spam. Screams in. Spam. Sugetsu not going to connect so well, but Sugetsu needs to fall away from this. He's being hunted down. There's still a little bit of time on this.
That was nice. The
Sugetsu didn't
Seeker.
fall away
The
far
Seeker
enough.
hit him
We
as
got
well.
nearsighted by the Seeker as well.
Yeah.
Where's that plant though?
Oh my
It is on the
goodness.
site. Revealed.
Wait, does
They
that work?
know Carmine
Double
Core are
bounce?
there, but Cove going to go up, gets instantly taken away.
A shock dart actually bounced back in there. Shin with a beautifully timed lurk though. Could be the power player
That's
for Carmine
cool.
Court.
That's really cool.
Timing.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh god.
It's not as pretty as you'd like, but it might still get the
Okay,
job done.
the recovery was
Shin
great.
finds a critical too.
Stuck the landing,
It's on
it's all
Angel
good.
and CNED, and Angel in a very committed position. Just reloading in the open, and CNED's got to
What's
make
the
a
money
move. He's
like?
gotta get
Oh,
out of here
dude, the
now.
money's not here.
It's going to take a couple of rounds to break the bank of Na'Vi, but
5 Alive's going to help that.
definitely. I mean, Angel and Sugetsu down at 0 credits. Cena going to save the operator.
What do you reckon?
In
Drop.
the bank, Shao 3,800.
So he's going to get 1,000 if he can keep
To
this.
spread the funds, maybe.
He's going to get one. Wait, let's wait.
Carmine Core clinging to life right now.
Yikes. My ult's ready.
Even there, the Blade Storm coming online as well. Another tool available for
Yeah, no, we
NAVI
have to get to him.
to potentially offset this purchase if it is a little shaky.
Okay, so 1,000. Oh man, I think they buy, and honestly, he's one away from knives. I don't know. Maybe they don't even need to buy with this many rounds now.
Again, this is great resilience.
I think it's a good timeout. They can definitely talk about a lot of stuff.
And gotta say, Scream again, high value. That got very dangerous.
What do you think went wrong for Navi at Tokyo? They played pretty normal comps. I think it was just because they hadn't been on their comps for a long time. Like, people who were like on their normal roles just didn't look good. They were losing so many rounds where it was like 1vx. Like everyone, he just got knives with the kill in heaven. Oh, interesting. I don't know if they're gonna throw the op to someone else though.
And again, I think a lot of us start of the day weren't sure what version of Carmine Core we were going to get.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't look like it just kind of looked like they had been practicing the other comps for too long, and it didn't like the synergy and stuff didn't look great. That's kind of what felt like it was wrong in Tokyo. Like if you watch that EDG game back, I have no idea how many clutches they lost.
One that's so elusive.
I think as well, we talk about some of the disappointments with Navi. A win is a win in my eyes, in terms of what we've seen them struggle with, and in terms of what we've seen them try to adapt and kind of employ as their overall
Can't be 11.
vision for the team.
Sure.
11 1vx. Chat, is it 11?
Carmine Core.
Mate, that's way higher than I thought. I thought it was like 7.
Rounds to tie things up.
Okay, so operator for C.
Okay, well there we go. That explains it.
7 knives and a rifle for Shao. Now, as we can see, is Shao's rifle that will be mostly present towards the A site, Cena dedicated towards B here.
Smoggy.
And the rest trying to just fill that void wherever
I mean, Smoggy was like 3 of them on Pearl, I swear.
Vera coming across to retrieve the orb. I believe they might invest the lockdown here.
Okay, let me just quickly check on this one. So that makes a lot of sense. They could have tried to get some kind of force buy where they're throwing the op out and they're using the knives, etc. But they got so many chances in terms of 5 left that they didn't want to do anything crazy. And Shao might just have solo done it on his own.
2 big picks, and now they need success on the other side of the map.
Yeah, they need a reply here, and he's going to have no idea. The tunnel vision came in, just had no idea that he would be here watching door. That's how it ends.
Navera and XMS clutching onto straws here. Waiting on the back of the site now, Na'Vi. It's Angel close by. Little shoulder, has a look, and might get punished. Close down, not just yet. Yes, he does. XMS still standing. Lockdown going to keep them further away. They still need that plant. They still need more. The next Zolt, layered on top. Desperate to keep this one going.
Problem with this plant,
Falling just yet, but
it's like tight to the corner, so they have to both fight on site because it can get diffused from like this edge.
Available as well, and you see here that pop. Cnet's going to try and make this work now.
Can they do this anymore? Is there any life left in them? Anything more in the tank here? The crossfire has to hold. It has to be so
this is really bold, sitting behind the spammable.
The time is starting to dwindle. The first couple of players step forward. XMS is going to hear this. The barrel shows a chance, but it's wrecked away.
That was such a nice try.
Now, heating up. It's on Navera. Spots him, gets him. 2 more to go.
Wow, unlucky. It was a nice try from those 2. Okay, I mean this, oh man, this map was so nice to watch though. 0-0-4-3 still, though, that was kind of close. Yeah, this was nice from them. I'm telling you, their B hits are really good. Their strats with the Sova, their ults and stuff were great.
Very different look this
That's some really cool stuff.
Unfortunately, lagging behind Na'Vi just a little bit.